Yun, ang air lion.
On the right is Boat Quay and its stretch of colorful, quaint shop houses. It was completed in 1842 and is Singapore's very first quay.
Sarap naman dun sa room na yun. Ayan, Apple Store, Stig. May kapa to. Superman ka pa, naka-prep ka pa. Game. Kami yan.
Welcome aboard the Singapore River Cruise. Before you embark on your journey, we'd like to highlight some safety features for your safety and comfort. During boarding and alighting, the boat at the two doorways located at the front and the back of the boat. While on the boat, do not put anything out of the window. For your own safety, do not stand on the seats or climb to the roof. Should a life jacket be required, you will find it underneath your seat. Slip it over your head and tie a knot with the lace found at the collar. Along the strap at the sides of the jacket and loop it once around your back. Securing the strap, tie the knot through a loop at the front of the jacket. There are two exit ports located at the front and the back of the boat.
On the Singapore River Cruise. On this journey, you get to unravel Singapore's gritty past, enjoy our vibrant present, and even take a glimpse into our exciting future. This river represents the heart and soul of our young nation. In fact, Singapore's fortunes began at this very river a long time ago and have continued to flow from it ever since. Now, if you've got your eyes trained, your ears peeled, and your cameras ready, let's get started. You're now traveling into the very heart of our island city, so sit back and enjoy Singapore's fascinating story.
Ay, no? Cafe Iguana ba yun? Bakit kaya yun ang pangalan niya?
The area to your right used to be the site of Riverside Village, a plague-infested squatters' colony which housed the seedy underbelly of opium dens, brothels, and secret societies. Addicts, ladies of the night, and gangsters jostled for space in this once dangerous, mysterious place. But today, the building Riverside Point sits on the historical foundations of that notorious village. No longer dangerous and seedy, but a delightful waterfront dining oasis that boasts its very
Dami nga
own
kainan, no?
brewery. Perhaps you'd like to return by foot to explore all these fun possibilities. Did you know that the paths along the Singapore River make up one continuous looping promenade that connects everything you see along the riverbanks? Take a leisurely stroll and soak in the atmosphere along the 6-kilometer promenade that flanks both sides of the river. As you take in the sights and sounds, you'll be comfortably shaded by lush greenery and definitely tempted by the many shops and cafes along the way. Look across the river and up to your left. See the lush green hill and the large tower overlooking Clarke Quay and the river? That is Fort Canning Hill, where Raffles built his own bungalow, Singapore's first government house. He also planted a spice garden, Singapore's first experimental botanic garden, to cultivate commercially imported spices. The hill was later used by the British as an arms store, barracks and hospital, which probably led to its final name, Fort Canning. But way before the British arrived on our shores, Fort Canning was the place where ancient Malayan royalty once lived and were laid to rest. It was considered so sacred that it was known as Forbidden Hill.
Ito, rin o. Reverse bungee. Kaya daw ni Nico dyan.
Now here's a building that just begs for attention. See the one adorned with colorful windows on your left? Home to the Ministry of Information, Communications and the Arts, its multi-hued facade not only reflects Singapore's multicultural heritage, but also hints at the building's equally colorful past. Can you believe that this rainbow-splashed complex used to be the old Hill Street Police Station and was once considered a skyscraper? But that was before World War II. In fact, the old Hill Street Police Station served as Singapore's earliest secure jail. And during World War II,
Ito na daw yung likod kung saan tayo kagabi. Tignan mo yung OCBC na building. Kita mo ba? OCBC.
on your right is Boat Quay and its stretch of colorful, quaint shop houses. It was completed in 1842 and is Singapore's very first quay. At its peak in the 1860s.
Nasaan?
On your right is Boat Quay and its stretch of colorful, quaint shop houses. It was completed in 1842 and is Singapore's very first quay. At its peak in the 1860s, Boat Quay handled 3/4 of Singapore's total shipping business. The sheltered riverbanks made excellent loading and unloading places. Back then, the whole river was chock-a-block with thousands of boats transporting a whole myriad of goods to be traded by the merchants who had set up shop in that row of buildings on the bank. Some of those goods included seafood, spices, and rubber. The precious cargo was shouldered across gangplanks by immigrant laborers known as coolies, whose blood, sweat, and tears formed the very backbone of our nation's rise to prosperity. A bowl of Teochew porridge cost only 10 cents. And better yet, side dishes were free of charge. Every day, the people who worked and lived at the river would eat at these pushcarts, sitting on little stools along the river banks. Perhaps that was how al fresco dining got its start in Singapore. Directly ahead is Cavanagh Bridge, completed in 1869 and named after Colonel Sir William Orford Cavanagh, Singapore's last governor. It's Singapore's only suspension bridge to have retained its intricate original form. It was manufactured in Scotland, then shipped to Singapore later to be assembled. Unfortunately, the bridge was built too low, and boats had to wait for low tide before they could pass. So look out and don't forget to duck as you cruise under the bridge. Just kidding. Coming up on the other side of Cabinet Bridge, you'll see a group of little boys jumping into the river. Don't worry about jumping in to save them. They're actually incredibly lifelike bronze sculptures showing us the river's past, where children would stand and wave cheekily from their houses. Very often they would take off all their clothes and jump in for a school afternoon 30 years before it was hauled by barge to its new home in the bay in 2002. As we make our way out into Marina Bay, you'll be able to see the Malayan for yourself and hear all about its story.
Room natin, no? Ganda na yung ano ng tulay, no? Ayun, ang Merlion.
City of Temasek, which means sea town in Javanese. But according to legend recorded in the Malay annals, Prince Sang Nila Utama renamed it Singapura, meaning Lion City in Sanskrit, after he spotted a lion on its shore. The lion's head represents the lion spotted by the legendary Sang Nila Utama, while its fishtail symbolizes Temasek and Singapore's humble beginnings as a fishing village.
Lalapit pala dito, no?
Measuring 8.6 meters high and weighing 70 tons, the Malayan sits on reclaimed land looking out to sea. She attracts millions of visitors a year who make the trip to Malayan Park to photograph this world-famous icon at her new home right here in scenic Marina Bay. Take a peek behind the Malayan and you'll see a baby. Believe it or not, it's still a made from pieces of
Ayun nga, may baby na nga dun, no? Hindi ko alam. Hindi ko alam. Ayun, may baby pala sa likod yun. Ano yan? Pwede din mag-dine-in sa taas, no? Ayos yan, ah. Iba pa to, no? Fullerton Bay Hotel na. The Fullerton pala yung kabila.
To your right is Clifford Pier, which was built in 1933 as a landing point for immigrants hoping for a new future in the new land. It was also once known as Red Lamp Pier because legend has it that a red oil lamp used to hang from the pier as a comforting guide to weary seafarers. Customs Harbour Branch Building, one of Singapore's earliest
Sarap naman dun sa room na yun. May pool, no? May pool sila dun, be. Nakalublog sila dun.
Further up, you see the magnificent Marina Bay Financial Centre, which sits on prime waterfront real estate at the heart of Singapore's new downtown and is an expansion of the central business district.
Saan?
Arguably the crown of Marina Bay, this purpose-built financial center combines the best in form and function, blending office towers, luxury apartments, and retail space, making it one of the hottest places to live, play, and work, as befitting Singapore's position as a global financial, residential, and
Dyan.
entertainment hub.
Diyan dati.
Part of the 3.5 kilometer
Okay.
Marina
Diyan
Bay
daw ang
waterfront
office nila
promenade,
ate.
which has become a popular
Dati.
scenic footpath, especially since this walkway boasts several unique
Ang lapit
design
nga lang
features.
sana, no?
You can look forward to an
Ito,
uninterrupted
Marina Bay yung kabila.
walk or jog around the bay. Do find time to explore the promenade, which links the landmarks of this beautiful bay area, including Marina Reservoir, Marina Barrage, and Gardens by the Bay. Also located along this fascinating waterfront walk is the Marina.
Ito yung Apple, di ba? Ayan. Apple Store. Stig. Dating nightclub? Ah, okay. Daming tao, ano?
Maraming tao nga sa loob.
Kitang-kita. Daming tao.
As we cruise around Marina Bay and begin making our way back down the Singapore River, have a look to your right at a Singapore landmark that really needs no introduction. It's the iconic Marina Bay Sands Integrated Resort, featuring a casino, hotels, and convention center, world-class entertainment and retail shops, all housed within award-winning architecture that resembles a ship atop 3 towers. Notice also the palm-shaped Arts and Sciences Museum and the unique Phoenix Bridge. This 280-meter engineering marvel has been modeled after the structure of DNA and was inspired by the ancient concept of yin and yang, built to bring wealth, happiness, and prosperity to Marina Bay. This bridge will also link you to another awe-inspiring attraction, the Gardens by the Bay. Spanning 101 hectares, this award-winning
Laki pala nun.
super park is home to over 250,000 rare plants from all over the world. Enjoy the lush outdoor gardens, huge climate-controlled dome
Oo
conservatories,
nga eh.
and the towering futuristic super trees, which you can
Ilan lang,
even see
wala
from
pang
the
1,000.
They're essentially vertical gardens, measuring up to 16 stories high and linked by suspended walkways with stunning views of the entire park. Living up to their name, the super trees also collect rainwater, generate solar power, and are venting ducts for the park's conservatories, which
Totoong
encapsulate
super
the
tree, eh, no?
flowers and flower
Grabe
dome.
yan.
Do you notice that the water here is very calm? This is due to the Marina Barrage, which is a dam built across the 350-meter wide Marina Channel.
okay.
It keeps out the seawater to create Singapore's first reservoir in the city, a vital source of fresh water and flood control. The Marina Reservoir is Singapore's 15th reservoir. It has the largest and most urbanized catchment area at 10,000 hectares, or 1/6 the size of Singapore. Just imagine, we're now literally floating in drinking water. That's the very same stuff flowing out of your taps. Cruising out into the bay, you couldn't have missed the giant wheel in the sky. That is the Singapore Flyer, a skyscraping observation wheel that measures 165 meters tall, that's 42 stories high, and 150 meters in diameter. That's about the length of 87 Singaporean men lying head to toe. The wheel carries 28 city bus-sized capsules, each allowing up to 28 passengers, which means that at any one time, the Singapore Flyer can transport 784 passengers per revolution, which takes about 32 minutes to complete, rotating at a smooth speed of 24 centimeters per second. This engineering wonder provides breathtaking panoramic
34
views of
centimeters
Singapore and the islands
per
beyond.
second. Mabagal lang talaga, Nabi.
You can see up to 45 kilometers away. That's 3 kilometers more than the entire length of our island city.
Tapos doon may nagpe-perform. Anong meron doon?
Ito yung mga national day ginagawa.
Okay. Ano, may nagpe-perform doon, oh.
May room din kayo dyan here. Dyan din yung room nyo.
You'll also notice to your right 2 curious spiky domes unique only to the Esplanade, theaters on the bay. Because of its resemblance to the king of fruits, it's been affectionately nicknamed the durian. No worries here. Quite unlike its pungent namesake, the Esplanade Theatres on the Bay attracts hordes of hungry culture vultures eager to taste of its many blockbuster productions. As the region's premier performing arts and entertainment center, it boasts superb facilities, showcases world-famous musicals, and features popular homegrown events like the Mosaic Music Festival. And to really top it all off, the Esplanade breezy rooftop garden offers up more unrivaled views of the city and bay.
Elgin Bridge.
We're now approaching Coleman Bridge, named after
Kaway-kaway ka din.
Ha?
Kaway-kaway ka din.
its Irish architect, George Drumgold Coleman, for his invaluable contributions to Singapore's development. Appointed the first superintendent of public works in Singapore, unique experience.
So sa Clark Way pala tong ano, reverse
So
bungee.
until next time,
Clark
all
Key.
of us at Singapore River Cruise, we wish
Clarky
you a
pala ba
lovely
sa-
and
Alaga.
unforgettable stay in Singapore.
Clarky. Yan. So nandito yan. So wala eh. Ayaw ni Nicole eh. Wala pala siya eh. Ano? Ano game?
No, ayaw na ayaw.
Hindi
Hindi ayaw.
ayaw.
Hindi ayaw, ayaw na ayaw.
Ito ha. Ito yung mga bawal.
Bawal pero nakastand.
Bawal pero nakatayo ako. Ito, bakit may kapa to? Superman ka pa, naka-proof ka pa. Bawal magtapon, bawal tumakbo, magpicture.
Mga bawal costume.
So, ang bilis. 40 minutes na yun, no? Nakakalibang.
Oh.
Hindi mo mapapansin.
Baby shark, kain ka pa ng baby shark? Baby shark, kain ka? Baby shark.